Fuck black businesses. Black people are not oppressed. Maybe we shouldn't have freed the slaves.
Welcome back to the Man Cave podcast. Every episode we start off, we ask you guys to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And we'll just do that again. So Larry, tell the people to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Please do something.
Help us out.
Stay for 20 minutes if you don't mind.
Wash the dishes and just leave us on. That's all we ask.
Damn, we're begging? That's crazy.
Yeah, here we are. Almost 3 years in. And also, usually we have a plan at the beginning of every episode. This is going to be a more loose one. I did want to show something to Larry that I found on TikTok. And we're also drinking something that I found in Wine and Spirits. It's a lime margarita.
This is literally what pregnant women who are like alcoholics and they're not supposed to drink, but they can't kick the habit. This is what they buy at the store.
It was 12% a can. I said, ooh, that's got my name on it. Yeah. And then it was on sale for $10. That's a double whammy. Fucking guy, I get that.
Especially with these tariff surcharges. But this ain't bad though.
It's not bad. Yeah. It'll definitely fuck you up, I think.
Yeah, you drink a whole case.
You be done. Okay, so this episode, I had a couple, I stumbled upon somebody on my TikTok page, and me and Larry have talked a little bit about my For You page. Is usually pretty crazy for psychos. Yeah. This is not one of them, I don't think. Okay. But I did see it, and I thought I would love to see or hear Larry's input on
Before
this.
we start, is this guy black?
For sure.
Okay, fuck. All right.
Yep. And I have about 4 clips of his, and they progressively get worse. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start off with the first one.
I hope this is not that guy.
What guy?
The guy who he basically preys on predators.
No. So we're going to start off strong.
Fuck black businesses. Anytime I see a place that says this is a black-owned business, I know it's going to be a fucking failure.
Why did you like this video?
The fact that they're a black business. But they fucking suck. The food ain't out on time. The fucking workers are angry. They have an attitude. You niggas are closing at 7 and says you close at 8. You have all these fucking problems. Why am I going to support you because you're black?
Oh my
Is your
God.
business good? Are you providing a good service? I don't give a fuck how black you are. Fuck that shit. This is the problem with black people. We want to support everything black. If it's black, we got to support it. Shut the fuck. Everybody else do it. No, they don't. No, they don't. We're the only ones that do this ridiculous ass shit, and it fucking fails every time. Okay, let's support my black business. I got barbecue ribs. Guess what? And the shit's terrible. Nobody wants to eat here because you don't fucking do anything on time, and everything is shit. So guess what? Black businesses, fuck them. I don't give a fuck if they're black business. If it's someone who's working there and owns it and they're black and they're doing well, great. But this whole I'm black business you got to support, fuck that and fuck them. Fuck black business.
Yo, what? Did somebody not give bro mac and cheese or something with his entree? Like he's crashing out.
Man, yeah, that's a full-blown crash out.
Oh my God.
So there are 3 other episodes or videos that I will show you. Mixed bag of comments, as you might expect.
Of course.
Right?
Okay.
You do have the black people in the comments talking about some, I agree with this. And then you have a lot of the other ones that are just like, well, no, we do need to support each other because who else is going to support us, right?
Right.
And I just liked it because he started off strong, right? The fuck black businesses is the first 4 words. Or 3, whatever. I was like, I'm on board. All right, let's hear this guy out.
Bad.
What does he have to say?
Right.
And then he just kept going. And I'm like, I need to show Larry this.
My God. Yeah, maybe when you edit the episode, you should just start with that. Fuck black businesses. If that don't hook you, I don't know what will. Bro needs to be an advertisement. But also, he needs to go and talk to like a stylist or something. Like something's going with that fucking mustache.
Yeah, and it doesn't change. At the other videos, he looks exactly the same.
Okay.
Same look, same eyebrow, doing the whole fucking rock stare.
He looks miserable. Like, he looks very angry.
All right, so do you want to just jump into the other one?
Yeah, let me see the other one. Holy shit.
Nobody wants to live around black people. People are constantly moving away from black areas. There's a lack of opportunity in black areas. It's because we don't take care of our own communities. We don't invest in ourselves.
The music
it's
in the background is
racism.
black music.
has everything to do with our lack of accountability, our lack of motivation in order to invest in what we need in order to grow. Black communities fail because Black people want them to fail and make them fail. Black businesses fail because they're only marketed and targeted towards Black people, not actually selling a service, a product, something good. People don't want to invest in Black areas because of the crime, because of the dysfunction that goes on in these areas. Nobody wants to live around.
I don't want to dissect every video, but bro is strong as shit.
Well, let's just speed run the other ones. Okay. And then I want to know, like, do you agree with some of his points?
Cool.
Or do you just be
at some point, at some point, I need to see what the comments are saying.
Black people are not oppressed. If we were oppressed, all the race baiters would not be able to sit back and talk about how much they don't like white people. If that's the case, we would never had a Black president for 8 fucking years of Black Supreme Court justices like we do now, like we did even in the past. Black senators, Black House rep. We wouldn't have any of this shit at all. We lived in an oppressive system that was against Black people.
Yeah, I agree
the only system that has been created to be against Black people is the system that Black people have created for themselves to be against themselves, to destroy ourselves as a people.
Amen.
And the reason for why I always say we and they and always make this kind of distinction between me and other Black people is because I'm not with these niggas. And that's how it's always going to be. And if you are the same way and you agree with what I'm saying, you need to start saying the same shit and be open about it. Because we have a lot of people that are dragging us down collectively. And this shit needs to stop.
Oh, wait, this is a whole other video.
Why Burlington got you wearing the vest again?
This is a whole other video, sorry.
Oh, for protection from the store.
This is random.
What? If you can't see the video,
wrong.
We got the grandma wearing the fucking bulletproof vest in the Ross.
Bro, if you can't see the video,
the Burlington Coat Factory, I think.
This lady, first of all, God bless her heart, her hair matches her yellow shirt.
It's highlighter yellow.
Crazy work. Second of all, and more importantly, she's wearing a bulletproof vest. She would not survive the impact from any gun.
She would guess like 70-ish years old.
Bro.
Weighs maybe $115.
Can you imagine her body hitting the floor after the vest absorbs the impact? Like
she's gone.
She's not surviving no matter what. She's gone. Like why? And why is this your security? What is she security?
Who hired this woman?
Loss prevention? Memory loss?
Like what?
Bro, this is insane.
Yeah.
I would kill whoever put my grandmother in charge of loss prevention.
I saw this video.
Crazy work.
Oh, our TikToks are different.
Yeah, Burlington's going to hell.
The big difference between Black people and niggas. Nigga culture is a problem. Black people are tired of the poor representation that we have. Black people are hardworking, honest. We know exactly what we want for ourselves. We know exactly how we want our representation, our image to be defined. But niggas don't. It's profitable to be a nigga. It's fun to be a nigga. Niggas ruin everything. Everything within our community has been ruined by niggas. Black people know. We know exactly what we need in order to go forward. Niggas do more harm to Black people than any other racial group could do harm to Black people. They ruin everything within our communities. They take away the value that we are trying to invest in our communities, and they throw it out there with their bullshit. Black people are getting tired of nigga culture. We want a better image and better representation for ourselves, and this is growing each and every day. We look at how these people act, how they perform, how they do things, the things they talk about and defend. We're tired of it because it does not truly represent and reflect all the Black people who actually want best in this country.
I don't think I like that anymore. No, there is one more.
He needs to stop with that shit and start giving workout routines. His fucking traps look like door handles, bro. God damn.
All right, one more, then we'll dissect everything. We'll jump into the comments.
Cool.
Maybe we shouldn't have freed the slaves. People get to a point in this country where they're getting tired of Black people shit. We walk around with this arrogance, this entitlement that someone owes us something, that we can do no wrong. We can do no wrong, but yet we have so much wrong going on in our communities and with our culture. People are going to get fed up and ask the question, was it worth it? We've done everything that we can, economically, socially, to repair the history, the bad conditions of Black people living, and yet Black people don't want to do anything for themselves. So then, was it worth it? Doing all this fighting and all this strife, all this struggle, was it worth it? And people are going to say, maybe we...
First of all, if he ever decides, I don't know what his sexuality is.
Okay.
But if he ever decides to service straight men, he could just stare angrily and turn his eyebrows into a pussy. Why is that shit is deep. Holy shit.
Okay, so yes, I stumbled upon this guy.
Oh man.
Actually, today I was like, "Oh, this is perfect."
Oh man.
What do you think the comments are like?
I mean, you already said it's a mixed bag, which makes sense because there are plenty of black people who agree that like there's too many black people making the rest of us look bad.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also some black people who are going to be like, yo, for you to go on social media and say this type of shit, like you're a coon.
Right. Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah. Uncle. Was it Steven from Django?
Yeah. Before we get into the comments and kind of go back to all the ones that we just watched, what's your thoughts on what because he was everywhere.
Yeah.
This guy was all over the place.
Yeah.
But he did have one firm thing.
He hate niggas.
Across the board.
Across the board. Just general blanket. Just don't give a fuck about them. Which is fine. I don't expect every black person to have the same mindset. Like, you know, kudos to him for speaking his truth and being who he wants to be. But there's ways to do shit. Like, if you go to a black business, which you should support black businesses if you're a black person. If you go to a black business and you don't like the service, instead of going on Google or TikTok or whatever and dogging them, you could leave constructive criticism with the manager. Like, yo, it took 45 minutes for Lakeisha to give me my margarita. Like,
okay, you want to reenact it real quick? There's some role playing?
No, I don't. Because you're gonna go crazy.
I'm just trying to give the people an example. Right?
Sure.
So you're him.
I'm him.
Right. And you ordered, like you said earlier, some mac and cheese. You never got it. And it was an hour late.
Yeah.
Right. Now I'm at work. Right. And I'm just doing, you pull up. Right. I'm the owner. Right. And I'm just like, we're dead. We're slow now. You come in.
Hey, sir. How you doing?
What do you want? What? Already? Did I fuck it up?
That's how you answering the customer? What do you want?
It's my business.
Oh,
you don't call the shots here, but what can I help you with? What do you want?
My service was a little slow today.
So, okay, who did you work with?
Lakeisha. She was serving our table, yeah.
Lakeisha! There's people working here.
Shit is so bad. Shit is so bad.
She gonna come over and be like, what she's chewing gum? I don't know why.
And smacking crazy? Damn.
This gentleman over here said that you gave him his bad service. What was it that you said that
I had the mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah.
How long did you wait for the mac and cheese?
Like 45 minutes.
And did you get it or you didn't get it?
I did get it.
Okay. So what are we complaining about? Hold on, Lakeisha. What are we complaining about? What are we complaining about? Because it sounds to me like you ordered mac and cheese and you got mac and cheese.
Oh my God, bro. You're fucking awful.
Are you hopping on TikTok afterwards? After this little situation?
If it goes like that, then yeah. Bro needs his business shut the fuck down. Because there's no way you're about to dog me out if I wait 45 minutes for an appetizer.
Right.
That's or a side, however you choose to have it.
Kind of already be ready to go.
Come on, bro. Y'all cooking it in one big ass skillet. No,
okay, so if it's that bad.
It's that bad.
Yeah.
You're going to get what you got coming to you. I'm sorry. Damn. But no, yeah, feel free to talk about people however you want to talk about them. It's a free world. But like as a black person, you think the niggas make us look bad? You make us look bad because the audience that he's talking to is not black people. Sorry to say. Like, I'm pretty sure that there are white people in his comments like, God
100%.
bless you from speaking the truth.
Found a good one.
If we found a good one, top tier.
You know they say that shit,
and that's like the stamp of approval for white Americans.
You're a good one.
You're our boy.
Yeah, we like you. Now you're homies.
You're invited to the picnic, not fucking cookout
with unseasoned food.
Oh my God!
All right, everybody's taking shots.
About to go crazy.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go back to the first video that we saw, where he started off strong with black businesses, and just see what the comments are about.
Fuck black businesses off the bat.
My man said, I opened up TikTok. This video was on max volume at work.
I wonder if he works at a black business. Imagine.
This or women-owned businesses are the same.
Wow. All women, though?
I guess.
Damn.
It'd be expensive as fuck, too, for no reason. Could I put a sign on my door that says white-owned businesses? See, that's the people that we were just
Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about? Aren't 95% of businesses white-owned? It's not white-owned. It's a business at that point. Like,
It's sad how you're not wrong. That was from a black woman commenting that. I support good businesses, is what somebody said. Race means nothing. Quality is quality. Now, these are a few of the comments.
You know what's funny about that, though? I've been in real estate for almost 9 years at this point. I have not raised my prices, even though, like, yes, like the prices of real estate have increased. I myself, like my services, if anything,
and stuff.
if anything, I'm giving discounts at this point to try to counteract how fucking expensive
That's good business.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
You think so?
For the consumer.
For the consumer, sure. But what about me? I got to stay in business. My costs are going up.
But do you think that doing what you're doing is like the word of mouth is giving you more work? Like But
who's on TikTok talking about how, Larry is...
Oh, well, no,
my guy,
never going to happen.
Never. For example, I just helped a couple buy a house they were expecting, right? We were negotiating. They weren't black. Not that I think that matters, but just for full context.
No, it did help me.
Okay. But they're expecting, right, in the next couple of weeks, they could have had the baby. Like, they were due at any point.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I really don't want you guys bouncing around right before you have a kid. Negotiations are going sour. They're trying to get some work done. Seller's not budging. So the seller's agent's like, hey, listen, I'm willing to split the cost of this thing with you or whatever. Okay. I took it back to the buyers. I'm like, hey, my clients, I'm like, hey, this is going nowhere. Like, negotiations aren't going anywhere. I think the sellers have their own personal beef between the two of them. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of making it difficult for the agent and I to arrive as a resolution for this house. She did ask me if I'm willing to cut my commission, which, I have to be honest, like, it's not something I enjoy doing. Yeah. But would you guys be satisfied if I did that and we got the things that you asked for?
Yeah.
They were like, no, absolutely not. We don't want you losing any money. I'm like, all right, cool. Another day or so went by. We still couldn't find a solution. I'm like, listen, I took like a $2,000 loss. Mm-hmm. I'm like, let's just get it done because they need the house and, they have a baby on the way. Yeah. Now, I never told them that's what I did. Yeah. But like, that's an example of, I guess, a good black business, but you don't get any, there's no reward in that.
Yeah. But the problem also there is you didn't tell them what you did. Stop doing good shit behind closed doors.
Isn't that the point?
No, not for your business.
So, okay. So if
God might be looking down on you like, he might be coming up here.
Oh, now you believe in God.
For you in this situation, I would.
So I'm like, all right, so I should have told you, I just took a $2,000 loss. Congratulations.
Hey, we got the deal. I did have to do this. Maybe. Bro, they have to know because then how are they supposed to understand the situation that you put yourself in order to get their dub?
I would hope that by me just providing a good service that they will be happy with that and spread word of mouth on,
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think they would assume that what you did on the surface level, not what they didn't know happened, was what you should have done in the first place. They didn't know you took a couple extra steps in order to get them into their, their forever home or whatever because of their situation. You get what I'm saying?
I do.
Like, this guy will go above and beyond is not the same as he did his job. Right now, you just did your job.
Well, see, I think that's a misconception. I think baseline, he did his job is, he got us a house. Mm-hmm. We closed.
Right.
In real estate, I don't know how it is in other businesses, but getting anything above, he got us a house is exceptional service.
That's a good thing. Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you bought a house that unfortunately wasn't all of that great on the financing side. It had nothing to do with me.
And I would say it was because we didn't take your advice.
Exactly.
Not we, the people that were in, I would have 100% taken the advice, but I find myself again and again in situations.
Oh my God.
where people don't listen to me.
This episode is going crazy.
But yes, because of we would have followed your advice, it would have gone more smoothly.
Yes.
But I do have to say also, this is being sidetracked from everything. As somebody who's not a realtor, when they do see a realtor, that's just another job. I don't really see you as like, he's doing some shit that I can't do. Or like if somebody learned real estate, you're just a realtor.
Yeah.
But there is so much more because I know you and I know more. Like I just know the background of people in your world that I know there's so much more going on.
Yeah.
But nobody that doesn't, like, a lot of people that don't see that shit have no fucking idea.
Even with all the HGTV flipping Manhattan,
They're fucking
bullshit, like
romanticizing it. What are you talking
that's
about?
True. That's true.
They're making it look like it's a dream come true.
Yeah, that's true.
Like they're doing you a favor by coming to you to do business. You didn't do shit for me. That's what HGTV
yeah, you're right.
is
You're
doing.
Right. You're right.
They're fucking it all up.
You're right.
But all right, so that's black-owned businesses. All right, what was his other one? Nobody wants black people living together. White supremacy doesn't exist. And then there's this one.
The big difference between black people and niggas.
Yeah. So I think that one's self-explanatory. I don't even think I need to go in on that. But it's funny because if he and I were walking down the street, just on the surface, you couldn't tell who's who.
Right.
Like
it's based on behavior.
But also, like, I could be professional or I could just be a straight hoodlum. Like, I grew up in a fucked up neighborhood. I learned all of the habits of the people around me. I've seen it firsthand. I can choose when to turn it on and off. And I just think, like, for him to say, oh, you're either this or you're that is bullshit. Because you can be both.
I do like that take, right? I do like it because it's called what? Code switching is the term
that black people use against themselves. Yeah.
Yeah. I just agree. I go, yes, sir. But it is a thing. I mean, there's being professional and then there's just your out of work self.
Yeah. You're outie.
100%. A great show. But that one is probably the most simplest thing that he talked about.
Yeah.
Right. Because I think even fucking, what's his name? Chris Rock had a bit about it years ago.
What did he say?
Yeah, it was about how there's nobody more racist than black people.
Oh, okay.
Because black people hate, like, when they be chilling, they be at a park doing like a barbecue, hanging out, whatever.
Right.
And then N-words show up. YNs show up and then fuck it all up for everybody.
You're gonna have to clip that in here so we can. Oh man.
So it's an age old tale of you know,
valid.
That whole situation.
Valid.
But he did lose me on the.
Black people are not oppressed.
I'm curious.
He
to hear,
did lose me on that.
I'm curious to hear why you feel that as a person who's not a black person. Even though you grew up no different than most.
Yeah, 100%. KNA, baby.
Jesus.
But no, I the reason I don't agree with that is because much like black people, Hispanics, and anybody, you know, person of color, we deal with shit on a regular.
Right.
That white people might not understand or are aware is going on. Now it's just like, what is oppression? Because he goes in talking about some of that. Oh, we had a black president for 8 years. We got black judges, right? But those are obstacles that they were able to reach, and they probably had, or goals that they were able to reach by doing or jumping over obstacles, and it only that other people might not have been able to do.
And it only took what, 300 fucking years? Right. Like, bro, are you serious? I hate when people use that as an argument. Like, oh, we had a black president, so that means that everything else is fine.
Yeah, it's
look
invalid.
at what we got, and as a result of having a black president, we got 24 years of Trump.
Yeah,
like, what, bro?
So Obama stopped being president in 2016, right?
Right.
It's 2025. About to be 10 years since the motherfucker was in office.
And they wrangling y'all up like cattle.
Oh boy. I head on a swivel,
bro.
You know what I mean? But what's the biggest thing? If you talk to Republicans and like the hard right Republicans, I mean, Obama ruined this country. Obama did this
every time.
100%. They can't keep Obama out of their fucking mouth
every time.
So it's like, even 10 years later, the black guy's to blame. It's like, him and his tan suit.
It had nothing to do with the fact that bro is playing musical chairs with the global economy.
Bro,
it has nothing to do with that.
Not that.
But Obama fucking had a drone strike 8 years ago.
You could tell. And they go to him before they go to Biden, which is mind-boggling.
Crazy.
Go to Biden like he was just here.
Asleep at the wheel.
He didn't know what was going on. People would remind him he's the president.
On autopilot, huh?
Right? But you don't want to blame Obama from 2016.
Crazy.
And so that's the whole oppression thing.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, is that really oppression? Like, no, it maybe it's not slavery in a sense, but if the media is portraying you to be the villain, like it's a trickle down effect from there. Like, oh, now because people are so easily influenced by shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like if you're constantly hearing that, oh, black people are evil, they're looters. Twitter's only posting black people crashing out on malls, but never the white people stealing shit and committing fraud as NFL players, stealing fucking food stamps from millions of Americans.
They did that?
You don't even know, right? You didn't even hear about that.
I don't.
Crazy.
I know what's going on with my kids.
Yeah, we need to update your algorithm.
What is happening?
You're getting the wrong shit.
I'm getting this.
Yeah. But like, it's like if people are only being portrayed a certain kind of way, humans, businesses, mortgage realtors, whoever like is involved with the black people on a daily basis, they're going to think a certain kind of way.
Yeah.
Because they're being influenced to think like that. So that's a form of oppression, whether you want to agree or not. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, because you have all this like higher power, right? You have the news and everything that is literally focused on making you look bad and having this entire other population look at you poorly.
Right.
Right. No, I agree with you.
That's a fact.
So that's oppression. So I don't agree with him with that. Not to say that I agree with
but it's okay because you do. We get it. Like, what's the last black-owned business you supported?
People
it's crazy. Maybe we should have freed the slaves. What did you say?
It's all right. We
Something about
know
the border?
Answer. We shouldn't have freed the slaves.
Yeah. So this is the one that obviously has the biggest backlash.
Of course. How many
Offended
likes
by
did he get on that?
Not much. 3,000 when the other ones have like 30,000, 60. Yeah. What in the Uncle Ruckus?
Yeah.
Another
facts.
lost brother.
Facts.
Keep tap dancing.
Facts.
Candace Owens Jr. is what somebody called
Nah,
him.
even Candace Owens wouldn't see no stupid shit like that.
But then you got the thing is I don't know, right? This person's name is Funky UFO with no profile saying "Speak the truth, brother."
Oh,
that
he's
might
white.
be a white dude.
Yeah.
There's no way of me to know.
First of all, anybody that says brother
Yeah.
is white.
Yeah.
It's like when the white dude went to the news talking about black people defaced his property and they said Black Lives Matter rocks. Like, bro, no black person said rocks.
Right.
Like, shut
Same
the
shit.
fuck up.
Who the fuck was this guy? There was the dude. Oh fuck, is an actor.
Okay.
I think he was on Power.
Okay.
That was like, oh, these I think Trump supporters like tried to like rob me and.
No, he was on Empire.
It was an Empire.
Yeah, Jussie Smollett.
Him, same shit. Same shit. He just made up a whole fucking story.
Yeah, I think he was just like acquitted or something of.
For that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was like, oh, they came in with their Trump hats.
And there was two black dudes. They testified against him. I remember that. Yeah, he's a fucking idiot. Like, first of all, bro, with the amount of shit that we go through on a daily basis, and you're a gay black man at that, why would you take a risk like that?
And he said he was going to like Subway or some shit, if I remember correctly. Wherever at like 3 a.m. Your whole story was chalk.
Fucking idiot.
Chalk.
How did you even see that whole like, oh, you got to be smart and hardworking to be successful is bullshit. Because he is neither one of those. And he blew the fuck up. Yeah. And he suffered for it. I guess that's what happens when you give a monkey a gun. Oh, no, I shouldn't have fucking did that. Oh.
Yikes. You know, this is why we love cameras and microphones, because
oh my god,
give Larry a fucking
give
line.
me one margarita. Yeah, that was bad.
That's a crazy.
But what I was trying to say.
Yeah, let's bring it back.
Damn, is this CNN? I was like, somebody's gonna clip this like racist realtor.
Yeah, there goes your business.
Nah, fuck. Yeah, nah. I just mean like you can't give idiots the spotlight. As I said something crazy, it's a camera. Holy shit. Age poorly.
But what happens in that situation is like, as far as like not smart or hardworking, is like, yeah, they were given an opportunity and they blew up, but because they weren't the other two things, it just fucking
That's what they mean when they say like you got to be ready for success when opportunity knocks.
Yeah.
You just fucked that money up. Bro could have had a highly successful acting career. His sister is also famous. I don't know if you know that. She's an actress. She's been in a ton of shit. She's been in Tyler Perry movies.
That's not a big deal. He uses. He doesn't even use real snow.
What?
Have you not seen these clips?
If you would have said he uses bad wigs, I would have been sure.
There are Tyler Perry movies where there's supposed to be snow on the floor, and it's like you can tell it's just like blankets.
See, but that's smart because he's saving money. That's a successful black businessman. You're just mad because he's worried about his bottom line. And he's making sure that everybody get paid.
See, this is the problem.
No, shut the fuck up.
Black-owned businesses. Hey, look, we're going to wrap it up, tap it up, clap it up. It's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you made it this far, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment down below on if you support black businesses or if we shouldn't support black businesses.
How did you even end there? Wow.
That's what we've been talking about the whole episode.
Listen, either way, you watched it, you didn't watch. We appreciate you just for stopping in and showing us support. Right?
Okay.
That was good, though.
Sure.
That was true. Valid.